The dark side of plants in witchcraft and magic. Nature has always been one of the greatest teachers of witchcraft. For thousands of years, practitioners around the world have turned to plants for healing, protection, divination, love, prosperity, and spiritual connection. Entire magical traditions were built around the knowledge of herbs, roots, flowers, trees, and fungi. But there is another side to this story. Many people speak about the healing properties of plants, yet few talk about their darker history. The same forests that provided medicine also supplied poisons. The same herbs used to bless a home have sometimes been used in curses. The same flowers that symbolize love have appeared in rituals of separation, obsession, and revenge. Today, we're exploring the darker side of plants in witchcraft, not to encourage harmful practices, but to better understand the complex history and symbolism of magical herbs. Nature is neither good nor evil. One of the biggest misconceptions about magical plants is that they are either good or evil. Nature doesn't think that way. A plant simply exists. It grows, flowers, and reproduces according to its own nature. Humans decide how to use it. Many medicinal plants can become poisonous if taken incorrectly. Likewise, many magical herbs can be used in rituals meant to heal, protect, bless, curse, or banish. The morality doesn't belong to the plant. It belongs to the practitioner. The same plant can bless or harm. Many beginners imagine that every herb has only one magical purpose. History tells a different story. The very same plant could appear in both blessing rituals and baneful workings depending on the tradition and the intention behind it. Take rosemary. It's widely known for purification, healing, remembrance, and protection. Yet in some folk traditions, rosemary was also included in rituals meant to expose lies, return harmful intentions to their source, or strengthen justice workings against someone believed to have caused harm. The herb itself never changed. Only its purpose did. The same can be said for sage. Today, it's most often associated with cleansing and purification. But in certain traditions, it has also been used symbolically to remove relationships, influences, habits, or opportunities someone wished to banish from their life. Even the rose carries two faces. Its petals symbolize beauty, love, and compassion. Its thorns symbolize boundaries, defense, protection, and sometimes retaliation. The lesson is simple. Plants carry potential. People decide how that potential is used. Poisonous plants in the witch's garden. Some plants earned a darker reputation because they are naturally toxic. Throughout history, herbs such as belladonna, henbane, mandrake, monkshood, hemlock, datura, and foxglove inspired both fear and fascination. Many appear in folklore about witches, flying ointments, visions, curses, and spirit communication. Some genuinely contain powerful chemicals capable of affecting the nervous system. Others became feared largely because of myths surrounding them. These plants remind us that magical traditions often developed alongside practical knowledge of nature. People respected these herbs because they understood that they could heal, intoxicate, or kill depending on how they were used. Plants used for banishing and protection. Not every form of dark magic is malicious. Many traditions distinguish between harming someone and protecting yourself. Certain herbs have long been associated with banishing negative influences, breaking unwanted attachments, or creating spiritual boundaries. Plants like blackthorn, nettle, rue, wormwood, garlic, and juniper have often appeared in protective traditions. Some were carried as amulets, some were burned as incense. Others were placed around homes to keep away illness or unwanted spirits to outsiders. These practices may have looked frightening. To practitioners, they were acts of protection. Folk magic around the world. Almost every culture developed stories about magical plants. In Europe, witches were believed to gather herbs under the full moon. In ancient Egypt, plants played important roles in medicine and ritual. In Chinese traditions, herbs became part of spiritual and medicinal systems. Indigenous cultures across the world developed deep relationships with local plants, often treating them as living relatives rather than simple resources. Different traditions assign different meanings to the same species. There has never been one universal magical encyclopedia. Respect before power. Modern witchcraft sometimes focuses heavily on collecting herbs, but traditional practitioners usually emphasize knowledge before use. Knowing when a plant grows, how it affects the body, its folklore, its symbolism, its ecological importance, and whether it is endangered, these were all considered part of magical wisdom. Working with plants was never just about power. It was about relationship, the ethical side of plant magic. Understanding the darker history of magical plants doesn't mean embracing harmful practices. Learning about poisonous herbs is not the same as using them. Studying historical baneful magic doesn't require practicing it. Knowledge itself is neutral. Like fire, it can warm a home or burn one down. Ethics determine the outcome. Many modern practitioners choose never to perform harmful magic. Others believe that protective or justice-focused workings are acceptable under certain circumstances. Every path has its own philosophy. The dark side of plants isn't really about darkness. It's about understanding that nature contains every possibility. Healing and poison, growth and decay, life and death, protection and danger. The same plant that comforts one person may threaten another. The same herb may appear in both a blessing ritual and a curse, depending entirely on the hands that use it. Perhaps that's the greatest lesson plants have to teach us. They are neither good nor evil. They simply reflect the intentions of those who work with them. And maybe true wisdom isn't found in seeking only the light or only the shadow, but in understanding both.